I'll tell you. What's happening is Dale here.
And I'm Walt.
And this is live streaming tech. And of course, live streaming does come with its fair share of headaches, hassles, and horse manure. And we are officially live here. And we're going to be doing an unboxing, something that we haven't normally done. So I'm actually going to take you through each one of these products we're going to be doing. They're Elgato products. And as Walt said, we put our money where the mouth's at. So we want to make sure that when we tell you guys that we're getting some things, we're actually getting those things. And live on the air a couple weeks ago, we'd shared two different products of Elgato, and one was the Elgato Key Light Air. It's a professional LED panel with 1400 lumens, multi-layer diffusion technology, app-enabled, color temperature adjustable for Mac, Windows, iPhone, and Android. All that to say this, that you can, it has everything you need, and it's kind of neat that it's, what is it, Bluetooth capable, was it you're telling me? Wi-Fi enabled. So that is the one product. Okay, so the next product here is actually over to Walt's right, and your left on the screen, is the Elgato Green Screen. This is a collapsible Chroma Key panel for background removal with auto-locking frame, wrinkle-resistant Chroma Green fabric, aluminum hard case, ultra-quick setup and breakdown. Hey, before we do jump into things, I know that you are probably watching from various areas. The very first thing is if you're watching on Amazon Live, unmute the speakers, all right? The next thing is going to be, if you're watching us on YouTube, for whatever reason, Restream is not cooperating with us. They're not allowing the YouTube live feature. We do know that you are there. We can see you there. So big shout out to Steven. Thank you very much for popping on in. So wherever you're watching, be it on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook group business page, Facebook business page, what else am I missing? Periscope. Let's see here. And most importantly, Amazon Live. Let us know where you're at inside the chat, because we have all these windows open. I want to let you know that all this is being done through the magic of Restream.io. We are big fans of it, and the fact that we're able to kind of do all this all at once is phenomenal. So we're really super happy to kind of crank these things out and see. There's about roughly 7 people over on Amazon Live right now, man.
Awesome.
So we
kind of like we're doing Penn and Teller here, where you're doing most of the talking and I'm like doing hand gestures.
Yeah, people can kind of hear you.
Yeah, unfortunately I'm not mic'd, so you know they're not going to get their ears blown away.
Okay, so have you used Elgato products before? If you have, let us know inside the chat again. And if you're watching this, and yeah, let us know which ones you like as far as the Elgato products. And also, if you're not on Amazon Live, you want to come on over, livestreamingtech.com/Amazon Live, and you can actually see all the products right directly below this. So essentially, at this point, I'm going to give the camera on over to Walt. You'll still be able to hear me jib-jab here off to the side. So in any event, since my... that was the fun part. When we went live, my Elgato Stream Deck just decided it was going to flip the switch on me. So I switched to a completely different scene.
Oh,
wonderful. That's what you do before you go live.
Well,
so
good thing about that is we'll be able to clip that out later. All right, so we should get to unboxing, right?
Let's do it, man.
If you guys have any questions or concerns, or you want to see something specific, or me to read anything off there, so real quick, I will go over some dimensions, because a lot of people kind of like this. Is it picking me up okay, Dale, on the mic?
Yep.
All right. So the minimum height on this key light here is going to be 24 inches. So you're looking at 24 inches. That is from the pivot spot on the light to the base. So you're probably going to be more around that 34 probably. So you kind of want to keep this in mind, especially like Dale, he's really particular about the space that is taken up. But if you're not confined to space, then you really don't have to worry about that. Now it will adjust to a height of 35 inches. So once again, you're probably looking more like a 45-inch total height on the key light here. The light itself, the light frame, is let's see here. Okay, I should have brought my glasses. It's 8-inch by 8-inch by 1.38-inch. So that's the thickness or whatever. So you know, without further ado, let's go ahead and open this, because you don't want to hear me jib-jab about it. Let's do the unboxing, because we could pretty much talk about these when we're talking about the Elgato products on a previous live stream. And should probably pre-open the boxes, but as you see, this is a legit unboxing. And once again, we picked up these products from Amazon. They were delivered quite well. Didn't look like they were kicked around by the Amazon deliver guy or the FedEx guy, whoever decided to drop it off. That's kind of cool. Look. You know how usually you get those little cheap pieces of paper and it has 10 different languages on it? All right. So we got that. Basically a quick installation setup thing here. This is pretty much what you are getting when you open it up. I should probably angle it more that way.
You see it great.
Did you? All right. Yeah, we should have zoomed in, then I could have just been a hand model. This would be the light. So that's the front. That is the back. As you see, my hand's probably about average size for a male. So, as you can see, slightly bigger than my hand. Set that there. Here's the base. Oh, wow. Nice, sturdy, heavy base. Feel that out, Dale.
That's it.
You tell me what you think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's not moving nowhere. Yeah, that's not moving anywhere. Yeah, that's a sturdy base. So, once again, Elgato, props to you on that one. That is very sturdily made. Like I said before, I think we were talking about the Stream Deck on how really the thing that angles it.
Can I peel it? Can I peel it? So here we go. We're going to peel the base here, folks. Oh, yeah. Oh. Extreme satisfaction right there, baby. Now we got the rubberized base so it's not slipping.
Put in the comments who enjoys peeling the plastic off of things. It's funny because I have a TV in my bedroom deal that I picked up months and months ago, and it still has that plastic around there. And it's funny because the kids are like, Dad, can I peel that? I'm like, no. Like, I'm saving it. I don't know why I'm saving it. All right, so you have your box full of goodies. You're what's going to be able to put it together. Clamps. Looks like we have, that was definitely different. Oh, okay. So we even get to put the plug together. That's definitely unique. And then more, oh, cool. All right, well, we'll have to definitely look at the instructions on this. And then this is what I was talking about. That's why I like that big cardboard thing. I'm old. I'm a boomer. No, I'm not a boomer, but everyone calls me a boomer in the comments. But yes, this right here, I would have to get the big Sherlock Holmes magnifying glass to read that print. That is just, that's ridiculous. Elgato, come on now. It's like you spend all the money on the big cardboard quick setup thing, but then you give me this little dinky thing here that's in 20 different languages. All right, last but not least, you have your actual pole, part of the stand. So, should we put it together, bro?
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. I've already zoomed in so people can see it a little better.
Okay, okay. Well, you tell me if you need me to angle it up or whatnot, and let's go ahead and look at the quick setup here. Okay, assembly Key Light Air. Let's see here. All right, I don't need any tools. So far it looks like we don't need any tools to do this. That's a good thing because my kids are notorious for losing my tools or misplacing them. They're never lost, they're just misplaced. All right, so let's see here. It says, screw the pole into the base using the included screw. All right, and the cool thing about the base is there is a little notch there. And there's also a little notch here as well, so there's no way to screw that up. And then the screw that's included right there. I'm just going to twist it on. I'm going to pretend I've done this before. You know what? I even thought, Dale, I thought about watching an unboxing video and it, you know, just to make sure I didn't fumble through this. But I was like, you know what? I like flying by the seat of my pants. Okay, so we got that part done. All right, so the next part, we have to take the light, and it says, screw the ball mount into the threaded socket on the Key Light Air. Okay, there's only one spot to screw it in, so once again, am I holding it too high, Dale? You're gonna have to direct me.
You're good, man. You're good.
You're my director today. I don't have a monitor to watch.
All I'm focusing on right now is the camera.
I just thought about that. We could have probably hooked up your TV, and I could have been my monitor to see myself. I like looking at myself. All right, so we got that part done. That's step 2. Step 3. Now, mind you, there's only 6 steps to this. Let's see, sir. Insert the pole into the ball mount socket and tighten the knob. Wait, did we miss a part?
No, it's on there. It's on the back.
No,
No, it's on the back of the. It's on the back of that.
No, but that's the thing. This is supposed to go into here, so it almost skipped a part. Or did I not see that? Yeah, that's weird. Okay, so we skipped a part there, Elgato. That's okay though. We're moving on here. And this is where I'm going to have to figure out what is going on. Alright. Now I feel like I'm putting together IKEA stuff where I have to kind of... Alright, here we go. Now we're cooking with grease. Alright. Now we're on step 3. So now we put the ball. Well, that's just totally jabronish. All right, we're gonna have to unscrew it again. All right, it is quick installation. I knew that was gonna happen. I said that's gonna happen again. All right. So let's get that on like that. There we go. So basically I put the ball in, I'm clamping it, I'm holding it together. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put the screw in blindly and go by feel. Make sure you be careful with the screws, don't get impatient. Like my brother here, he would just slam it in and then be mad because he stripped the threads on the screw. And then we'd be going to Micro Center looking for a replacement part. All right, so there we go. And then what do you think? How do you like that? How do you like them apples? Okay, next part. It says, okay, and it shows us how to adjust it on step 4, which is this one right here. Self-explanatory. We would have figured that out with the instructions. Am I still in frame? The light's still in frame?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're still in frame.
Okay, so that's what we're looking at so far, peoples.
Is that the highest setting?
No. Let's see what the highest setting
Okay.
is. That is the highest setting.
Wow.
Yes. So, can you see the base and
That's fairly tall.
yeah. Is it in frame?
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, sort of.
Go. So let me set it on the floor to give you an idea. There it is. It's on the floor. So if you have a lower desk, you can actually probably set it on the floor and just angle the light up. You would have that.
Yeah.
You would have that creepy underlighting thing, going on. But if you had a few books to set it on, you'd probably get away with it. I would just go to like a hardware store and buy like a huge cinder block. Just because it would make it that much more creepier looking in my stream setup. Or like Dale here has like a little side table, or you can set it on your desk and then adjust the height accordingly. Me, I'll probably just set it on my desk. Okay, so now it's telling me to connect the power supply and run the cable through the clip and rail. Oh, that's why this is notched. Okay.
Oh, very cool.
So all these different prongs. I like to point this out, Dale. So we have all these different prongs. Here's the power supply. So if you have this type of power supply, which is this European?
Right, European, yeah.
Yeah. And then you have this funky doodad. I don't even know what that would be. If you travel a lot, this would really be great to pack along. And once you've seen, and really to be honest with you, that box was a little overkill. So this would really pack into a suitcase or a duffel bag if you were to travel. So let's go ahead, we're going to run this wire through so we can get on with doing the green screen. By the way, I will be doing a video once I get this stuff back home, and we will do installation and we'll go through how to set it up and use it through the Stream Deck and the your phone. Because actually, I'm gonna set it up both ways. just because I like playing with stuff. Yeah, it's funny, Dale. It's like, you know, I know you and I always consider this stuff tools and part of the trade, but in the long run, we have to admit, they're kind of toys. All right, so there's a clip up here. I'm gonna push it through. I like this. Now, I will say, it would be cool, like if it came with a Velcro strap, which we can probably go to like a fabric store or a craft store and get a Velcro strap. Or you can even be thrifty like me and use the little bread tie that kind of comes with it and tie it around like that, like so. And then it's going to come down here, and then there's a little spot here as well that it can snap into. Now it didn't, okay, there it snapped. As I say, this one had a nice snap to it. And what would be really tops is if they had a way to feed this through the base. But beggars can't be choosers.
You want to go ahead and set it down on the floor, and then we can plug it in and test it out.
Oh yeah, shall we? I should have brought my extension cord. We're going to try to plug it in for you folks.
There we go.
Yeah. Nada. Oh, there we go.
Is it this?
Hang on. All right, let's see. There it goes. All right, let's see here. Number 6. This is what it says to do on 6. Yeah, it keeps flashing. Okay, let's see here. There's a reset button. We have it plugged in. Maybe it takes a minute to warm up. This is what my brother yells at me and says when you get the product. But at any rate, we would be able to adjust the settings on their download. So basically, there's software that you would install on your PC. And then there's the Wi-Fi control center as well. Oh yeah, it says something about 10 seconds here. Switch your Key Light Air on at approximately 10 seconds to boot up. That's what it was doing. So if it flashes like that, folks, don't freak out like I kind of just did and think, oh no, you know, the plug's not in right. Dale's over there unplugging it and plugging it in, thinking that the cable was loose. It takes 10 seconds to boot up. So I guess we should have read that part. We'll shine it at the camera so they can see. Now, mind you, you're going to be able to change the how dimmable it is. Is that camera picking it up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
once we get it on there, we'll be able to tweak it. We'll be able to enhance the brightness, turn it down, so on and so forth. But if you're just the type of person like me, is impatient and is ready to stream with your new tool, aka toy, this would be pretty cool. There you go. All right. If anyone has any questions or whatever, just drop them in the chat or the comments, and we'll get back to you on that. And I'm just going to toss this over to the side now. And let's do some green screen now. You expect me to keep talking, Dale? You're just gonna. I'm just gonna set this over here. We'll use the lighting. Is it washing me out?
Nope, you're good.
All right. Well, let's leave it on. Okay, so next we have the Elgato green screen. Now this one I'm kind of excited about. So here's the thing: when I stream, and actually, you know what, Dale? It's funny you got me this. It's almost like Dale's way of saying, "Get back to work and do more crap." As when I stream as my alter ego, I use a lot of green screen because I like to stream in different locations, whether I was streaming in my basement or bedroom. So this is a really good way if you are streaming somewhere where you can't have a lot of stuff in the background or set up a nice little nook like Dale has. You can drop this green screen and hide whatever's behind you. So literally you can stream inside your laundry room with dirty laundry behind you. And no one would know the difference when you're running with the green screen. The cool thing about it is you can use any kind of background. I've used anything from like my branding to streaming on the beach, to streaming in jail cells, you know, all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open. I'm pretty excited about this one. And it has some decent weight to it. I'm not gonna lie, folks. I had to carry this from the parking garage because my brother lives here in downtown. Columbus. So yeah, they're unfortunately, you know, his apartment building, luxury apartments, they're so luxurious that they don't have visitor parking. So I get to park, you know, a block away and walk, but it's not too bad. Only when it rains. And as you notice, it does say heavy on here, so I'm not being a wuss. I do go work out in the gym, you know, but I am old, and this thing does get heavier the further you carry it. It's thrashing your apartment, thrashing it. Okay, so let's go ahead and slowly open this up. You guys might lose my face here. Wow, this is packaged pretty darn good and tight. Okay. It kind of looks like one of those movie projectors. I don't know if, you know, depending on your age. I know now they all the nice fancy stuff at schools, but when Dale and I grew up, we had these old projectors, and it was always cool when the teacher called on you to pull down the projector screen, and then they would never stay down right. You'd have to do it like 5 times, and I think that's why I used to get excited if I was called upon to do it, because I knew the thing was broke half the time. So hopefully this one isn't like that. Hopefully it's make better. Let's go ahead and pull it up. Woo-wee. That thing is solid. Okay, here's our instructions. Here's our quick instructions. So we went from Elgato Corsair, throwing you out on this one. Quick instructions for the key light. Love it, right? This, I feel like I'm getting a subpar product, but with Elgato, I know I'm getting a good product. So anyway, and it basically has the caution, and it's in 3 different languages. So let's go ahead and get rid of this. Well, hell, I might even need that box, Dale. What are the dimensions on this, Dale, again?
I'm gonna have to speak in this direction because I have the thing turned up.
Okay.
The dimensions are 58 by 70 inches.
58 by 70 inches. So, yeah. And I think I felt all of the 58 by 78 inches.
Beauty Bubble says you're doing a fantastic job.
Oh, thank you, Beauty Bubble. I was, you know, I always wanted to be a hand model, but unfortunately Dale put me all in there. I was kind of hoping to come up and all you would see is my hands. I didn't even think I was gonna have to talk. I thought you were gonna do the whole talking as I open it. Wow, I'm digging this case, dude. This is awesome. Okay, this is like Christmas for me, guys. This green screen just went from, like, this makes my old green screen look like complete garbage. Hot garbage. This is, let's just open this. This is good. Oh my goodness, there's a handle. Look, dude, look at this. Look at this. All right, guys. This is metal. I feel like Billy Zane now. Look at this. This is metal. Anyway, you got a handle here. You got a handle here. It's pretty sturdy. We flip it around. I'm trying not to knock over Dale's lights and whatnot. We move it around. You got your little clips that hold it closed. And like I said, it's a solid metal. Then these flip out.
Very good.
This is your stand. So let's go ahead. Okay, now this is going to be kind of at a weird angle, folks. So hopefully, oh man, this is nice, dude. And it opens up like so. And you just pull up the handle. And then I let go. Ta-da! Now, this is pretty much my arms out as far as I can reach them. I'm about.
You have to go lower.
Go lower?
Yeah,
okay.
You're out of shot.
How's that in shot now?
Yep.
Okay, so I have my arms spread out as far as they'll go. And I'm about 6 foot, so that should tell you about my arm length there. So that is pretty awesome. You're probably only seeing green screen now, aren't you, Dale?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, so let's see how easy it collapses. Oh, that wasn't its full height, by the way.
And let's just show people here. I need you to.
I'm gonna flip it in reverse, so we'll show the back side of it too.
Let me. I'm gonna have to kill the filter here for just a second.
Oh.
Here. So I'm gonna take over here on this here, folks. So he's got it open right now. what we're going to do is I want to show a live demonstration of doing it over here on OBS. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into filters, all right, and then I'm going to press the plus symbol. Then we're going to go into Chroma Key. I'm going to add Chroma on his, and then you'll see the screen disappeared. Pretty awesome, right? He's reaching in front of it. You can see here that, yeah, this is normally a green screen. Go ahead and walk in front of it, Walt.
Okay. Now they're gonna get nothing but crotch here.
Yep, that's cool. You can always just crouch on down. If I want to, while we're still going live, I can go ahead and let's drop in an image. So I'll find a good image to put behind you.
Give me a banana.
You know what I'll do is let me drop in. I can't find a banana, but I'll find one of our cool backgrounds here.
Yeah,
We'll do this background. That'll be fine.
I'll raise it up a little bit too.
So let me move this down a couple layers, and then everyone can see that I just added in this little red background. Now, of course, I can probably adjust it around over in OBS. You guys and gals can see how really good this is. The thing that you run into, the problem you run into with most green screens, like for instance, Walt had a green screen, and it was a hand-me-down. I gave it to him. The issue is they're all wrinkled, and if it's wrinkled, the lighting's going to hit it in a different way. Whereas with this right here, it's flat. You can adjust it to whatever height you want to. You can see, like, we didn't have to really dial too much in. Like,
Nope.
I just turned on Chroma Key on the basic settings here on OBS, and then boom. All right.
And normally I wouldn't be sitting this close to the green screen as well. You're going to pretty much have it set back.
Right.
And I want to show them the back side of this, Dale, just to show them the construction
Cool.
of this.
I'm going to turn this back over to you and turn the filter back up here so they can hear you.
So we're going to go ahead, we're going to flip this around. I want you all to see how it's constructed in the back to show you how sturdy it is made. The canvas is nice and thick as well. It's not a cloth material. It is literally like what I was saying, the old school movie projectors. You know what would be really cool though, Dale? is if they make a white version of this, because then I could hook up a projector in my room and then I could watch movies on it and not have to put it away. But that's all right.
So what color was it on the backside? Then it was all
just green. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. The bars would have been in the way anyways. So as you see, the accordion style goes up, and then literally I just let go of it, and it's pretty sturdy. Like it's not going. And literally, I have this balanced on his little coffee table here and his couch, so it's not going anywhere. And it doesn't take much to pull it up. So you can be a weakling like me. And it doesn't take much to push down. Literally, I can push it down with one finger as well. Any questions on that? That was the setup. I feel kind of bummed out because I was going to shoot a video when I got home on doing setup on the Elgato Light Air and then the green screen. Well, looks like I'm kind of SOL on the setup on green screen. That literally, you guys just watched the setup. There was no construction involved. So Dale, let's talk about how much each one of these products ran, and I will tell you my first initial opinion on whether I think it's worth the money.
Okay, so let me go and switch back over to this scene here. So that's the two products that we just went on through here. I want to make sure I'm not killing everybody's ears because I had to hit the filter up here in the live. All right, so there, the gain is killed. All right, so that's the two featured products. We did the Elgato green screen, and then before that we did the Elgato Key Light Air. A lot of people might be wondering, like, why can't I just go ahead and spend for cheaper things, like for the LEDs? Like, for instance, my LED here is like 40 bucks. The biggest issue with my cheap one is you get what you pay for. I don't have Wi-Fi enabled. It's not Wi-Fi enabled. It can't connect to my computer. It is battery powered, so it runs out, and sometimes the batteries don't even charge fully for whatever reason. There's many cons when it comes to actually investing in some cheaper things. With the Elgato Key Light, you're spending a little bit more, but you're getting a better quality, and you're getting it to where you can actually have it sustained a little bit longer. With the green screen here, kind of like what we mentioned, I'd use the cheaper type thing. It was just like they send you sheets. You have like a truss that you can set up, and you hang it up on that. You can iron that thing out all you want to, and it's still going to have wrinkles. It's not perfect, and so your green screen won't pull as well as you'd like it to. So what ends up happening is you get probably some weird pixelation around your head. Some of the background doesn't quite go out. You see some shadows and things like that. With the green screen, with the Elgato green screen, it's flat. And it can adjust to any height you want to. And it's so stinking wide. Like, even with how tall Walt is, being 6 foot, he can't barely reach beyond the reaches of that. So, if you're doing, like, say, exercise videos and you're wanting to do it in front of a green screen, as long as you're not doing anything with your full, hands going out, you should probably be fine. But other than that, though, like, as far as the total cost goes, now, this is what I spent on it. There's third-party sellers right now selling the product, so it might be more, it might be less. But we picked up the green screen for $159.99 on Amazon. So if you want to take a look at that, please make sure that you visit us at livestreamingtech.com/Amazon Live. And the key light was a little bit cheaper at about $130. You would think the light was probably going to be considerably cheaper, but remember, one thing we can't be able to show you is the fact that it gets enabled through your computer, and you can actually equip your Elgato Stream Deck if you're using that. So that's some of the pros, to having the more premium type stuff. Beauty Bubble brought up a good point. She said a lot of streamers will do 2 of them versus just 1. So I asked her, I'm like, do I need to buy Walt another one? And she hasn't answered just yet. But maybe we have to make that happen. That one's going to be more than sufficient. I'm sure as soon as we can adjust the lighting, we'll be able to see how bright it can really get. Because at 1400 lumens, that can seriously be perfect for like a car.
Because I think yours was rated at, 800? The ones that you're using right now?
800.
They're
so,
not even cranked all the way.
let me go ahead and show you. This is 800. Okay, that is 800. That's my brightest setting, and it's like hurting my eyes at this point.
So you can imagine what 1400 is going to look like.
Yeah, so 1400 is more than sufficient. So overall, man. All
right, so my takeaway here, I kind of already knew. I'll be honest, I've played around with these. There's the more expensive version as well. Over at Micro Center, it's a computer store that we have here in town. It's about 20 minutes from my home. I like to go in there. Of course, due to COVID now, you really can't go in there window shop. Right now, they kind of ask you what you're here for. They take you to the product, and they tell you to get out. But before COVID, I was always in there playing around with stuff and just handling stuff. I'm a tactile type person. I like to touch something and feel how it's made. This thing is sturdy. It is a metal stand. It has a heavy metal base to it. Now, there is plastic here, and they probably do that for heat reasons. Because you can imagine, even though it's LED, it's going to get warm. I know Dale's get quite warm when he runs his and records them. The only thing I could say on this one, the cord is about 6 foot in length. So if you're looking to plug in, like how it's plugged in right now over there where Dale's at, you're going to need to run some sort of extension cord. As far as worrying about whether it's going to work in Japan, Europe, all that stuff, they have every plug you can think of, and you've seen how quickly it changed out. So money, bang for your buck. Yes, you could probably find cheaper LEDs out there, but this one is sturdy, it's built well, and it's going to do what I need it to do. Now, like I said, these were legit unboxings, folks. I was blown away by the green screen. This thing was heavy, carrying it up here. It probably, hang on, let me see here. It's probably about 20, maybe 25 pounds. Yeah, I mean, I could curl this probably until the cows come home. It is very solid. I mean, the only thing that is plastic on it is the little flip out feet. I kind of wish those were aluminum, but beggars can't be choosers on that. But it has clamps. I mean, you really feel like a pro when you open this thing up. And like you've seen it, just, I mean, boom, I'm ready to rock. That is how quick and easy it is. So I can literally take this on the road And this would be great to like take to conventions or whatnot. Say you're in a corner and you got a bunch of jabronis walking behind you and you're doing an interview and you got some jabroni constantly popping his head in, being a jerk or whatnot. The cool thing is you pop one of these things up behind you, guess what? No more jabronis. You can probably hear them, but you ain't gonna be able to see them. Bang for your buck, phenomenal. I would probably even go as far as to say I might buy Jordan this for Christmas. Jordan, don't watch this video. This is really cool for streamers, and like I said, the best thing about green screens, even if you're not into doing fancy backgrounds or stuff, it's good though to where if you're filming in an area that you don't want people see the background, laundry room, your bedroom, the living room. I mean, I know I've seen a lot of streamers that follow you, Dale, and I've watched them stream in their dining room, and you can see stuff in their kitchen or whatever. Maybe they don't care. I mean, but if they do, guess what? Get you one of these, set it up behind you, put whatever background. You can put a library behind you and say it's your own private library. If you got that Chroma Key dialed in good, no one's going to know the difference. So definitely, biggest bang for your buck today would be the Elgato green screen. But don't be fooled. You always need to go with lighting first. Microphone first, then lighting. Everyone can forgive you for a bad looking camera or bad lighting, but that microphone. Get that microphone dialed in. Once you get that microphone dialed in, start going for lighting, because believe it or not, I can sit there and take a $40 Logitech cam, dial it in with decent lighting, and it'll make it look like a $200 cam. So, anything, Dale?
Alrighty, you're going to switch right on back on over here to the main side. I want to make sure. And what do you folks think about some of the products that we just shared with you? We definitely would love to hear from you inside the comments from wherever you're watching. Of course, remember, you can always join us over at livestreamingtech.com/Amazon Live to actually see the products that we're talking about. They're directly below the window. And let us know where you're watching from. We're streaming over to Twitch, Periscope, 2 Facebook locations, Amazon Live, and YouTube. And this is all through the power of Restream. We want to thank them, of course, for that. The green screens are fantastic to complete your branding too, and for virtual schoolrooms, as Beauty Bubble just shared. So in any event, we're going to start to wrap it up over on Amazon. Thank you very much for tuning in on Amazon. And for those of you that are actually watching right now over on YouTube, we have another video for you right over here. In fact, YouTube wants you to take a look at this video. They say this is best for you. You're going to want to make sure you pay attention. And take a look at the time that we talked about Elgato products and when we ordered it. You're going to click on this particular video